My guest is Jody. Jody, why are you here?
I'm here because I suspected my ex-wife cheated on me. We're back together, but, you know, it's a thought that won't go away.
Well, why would you get back together with her if you didn't get over her cheating on you?
My heart's with her. She's the only woman I ever loved. I had kids with her, married her.
How long were you married?
We were married 5 years.
5 years?
Yes.
And how do you know that she cheated on you?
Well, in '03, we had her second daughter. And through that time, she didn't want me in bed with her. She didn't want me touching her. She didn't want me near her.
She just had a baby, right?
Well, she was pregnant. I respected that. I figured, you know, she's pregnant. We had her first daughter. I know how pregnant women are. But after she had her second daughter, it went on for a year. She didn't want me in bed with her, and then the couple of times that we did get in bed and I was she'd be crying. That's when I started suspecting the cheating, because I would...
So you're making love to your wife, and she's laying there going,
yeah, she's there bawling out, and, you know...
Didn't she say, honey, why are you crying?
I'd ask her, I'd say, why are you crying? She'd say, I don't know.
That can't be too much of a turn on.
Exactly. Exactly.
And so then you said, or...
Well, I would come home from work, and every single day, I'd find her bra on the couch. I'd find wet underwear next to the bed. I'd smell a man's cologne in the room.
Was it her wet underwear? Or?
Yes.
So wet underwear.
And then at that time, she wasn't doing it, but then she started wearing G-strings, and that's what I'd find wet, and I'd smell a men's cologne. It wasn't my cologne.
What do you wear?
I wear Yoop, and I smell Stetson.
Okay.
You know, some cheap bastard.
So you thought, so did you say, hey, I'm finding your undergarments lying around?
Yep. I tell her that in the cologne, and she'd
man.
say, oh, that's your scent. No, it's not. I know what my cologne smells like.
Did you ever find out for sure that she cheated on you?
I never caught her. No, I didn't.
She ever admit it?
She never admitted. She always used to say, oh, you're crazy. Oh, nothing's going on. Oh, you're crazy. It just went on and on and on.
And so you said, I can't take it anymore, I want a divorce, or?
No, we stayed together, and then that was in '03, and then in '04 we moved to another state, and she started working at a supermarket. She'd always come home and she'd talk about this guy at work. I never thought anything about it. She just talked about him like a friend. In November of '05, right after Thanksgiving, I went to California to pick up a truck because our truck had gotten in a wreck from a drunk driver. And I went to pick up another truck, and when I was coming back, and she knew I was coming back, she decided to stop answering the phone. Once I finally got there, all my furniture was gone, my kids were gone, she was gone, my neighbor was in my house.
What was he doing in your house?
She.
Oh, she.
Yeah. She was taking dishes.
So who took all your stuff?
Well, it went on for like 42 days she was gone. When she finally came back, I found out my neighbor had my stuff in her shed, and she was gone. She went to a shelter.
Why'd she do that?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, so that happens, and why'd she go to a center for women, a shelter for women?
Well, that's where this comes in. When she finally came back, she was telling me about some guy that she worked with. And, you know, she said that you finally got your kids back. I'm going over there where he is. I heard her on the phone with her mom, telling her mom that she cheated on her marriage, that the guy she's been telling her mom about for 9 months is the one that she was with, and she feels dirty.
Now, your wife's here today. She took a lie detector test. What happens if she passes?
If she passes, I would like to, you know, go forward with her and, you know, try to fix things.
Maybe say you're sorry?
Absolutely.
All right.
If that comes that she
didn't cheat.
You know, I owe her an apology, and you know, this needs to stop between us. All this arguing.
Are you cheating?
No.
You didn't cheat on her. You took a lie detector test?
Yes, I did.
All right, let's bring out your wife.
I think what the problem is that you are so fixated on this adulterous past that you've been talking about, that you can't see straight. You can't see past anything. I think you use it as an excuse to not turn our children against me, but to somehow coerce them to not mind me as their mother, and I am their mother.
Sabina,
I mean, this is,
I gave you 10 years of my life.
uh-huh.
I gave you 5 years of
10
marriage.
years
We
of
have
mine.
2 kids. Okay?
Yes, we do.
You left for 42 days during Christmas.
Yes, I did.
Not a phone call.
Why did you leave?
Why did I leave?
Yeah.
At that point, he was consuming a bit of alcohol, and there were women everywhere kind of just ignoring the fact that, you know, I was there, and just kind of, oh, you're such a good man from California. You're such a good man. That, you know.
Well, was he cheating on you?
Not to my knowledge.
Did you cheat on him?
No.
So you weren't with another man?
No, I have never been with
You
another
weren't
man.
with the grocery store guy?
Absolutely not, no.
Were you having like a nice, normal marriage until these accusations of adultery came up?
I believe so, yeah. I believe that a marriage could always be better, but I believe by getting these results, it can start to get a word stronger than better, Steve.
And you obviously divorced, but you patched things up. You're back together, right? So you must love him.
And we're back together. Yes, I do love him with all my heart. Yes, we're back together. But as far as patching things up, I think that takes a little bit more time.
When he said he was having sex with you, you were crying.
After we had
Uh-huh.
Any reason for crying during sex?
I was very depressed after I had I had a bad pregnancy with her. I didn't want anybody near me. I didn't want to be touched. I wasn't at all into it, and that's how I felt.
That's a good explanation. Jody, you took a lie detector test before the show, and you were asked, during the course of your marriage, have you had any sexual physical contact with any other woman besides Sabina? You answered no. And the results for Jody's lie detector test is, Jody, you told the truth.
I'm not turning them against you. You're doing it. You're doing it. I asked her. You know what she told me? You took them away from their daddy. 1.
Okay, it's okay.
2.
It's okay.
You smack them in the head. 3, you yell at them. 4, you tell bad things about daddy. I mean, come on.
Children get confused when they're in situations
And
like
I'll tell you something else she told me.
It can be changed.
She's heard us argue, okay? And that's where she got that I hate you from.
I'm not sensing a lot of the love that you say you have for this woman.
I'm angry about all this, Steve.
What are you angry?
I want to get
I'm
past
sorry.
it.
But
I'm
honestly,
angry, Sabina, because I just feel it deep inside that you cheated on me, and what really angers me is that
Okay,
you're hitting
we'll
my
see.
kids.
Okay.
I already talked to the sheriff, Sabina, and they told me it's fine if you spank them on the butt, but hitting them in the head is abuse.
results for Sabina. During the course of your marriage, have you had any sexual physical contact with any other men besides Jody? She said no, and the results for her lie detector test is that, Sabina, you told the truth.
Don't hit him no more.
I won't. I won't.
She's not going to hit him anymore, and she said that, and she's on record saying she apologized, she's not going to do that anymore. But now you got to kind of let all that other crazy wacko stuff go.
Well,
Please tell him, Steve, because after this he won't listen. He respects you. Please let him know.
You took her, you
I do
married her,
respect
you
you.
got back together with her, she loves you, she's taking you back. Now she's proven she never cheated on you. Love the woman. Good luck to you. Good luck to you.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.